Hey guys, welcome to Traders Academy. Today we're going to discuss a couple of trades that we made today on Friday. It is February 5th, 2021, and we're going to start off with KRKR. And KRKR, uh, I ended up selling this for a small loss, but I think a lot of some members might have took a bigger loss than expected, and I want to go over that a little bit, as to how to avoid something like this from happening. So KRKR, we had volume pre-market, and no news that I saw on it. But anyway, at uh, at 9:38, I said KRKR, I will get long if volume increases after the halt because he had halted with the stop around the low of day, preferably on a pullback to $656 area. And let me bring my alerts over here where you can see that. So yeah, so at the time, we were right in this area, okay? And let's bring that back up. So it got halted 8:01. So then I said KRKR, low volume pullback around 750 to $7 area. I will get long, stop around 650 area. It opened. So then I got KRKR, got long at $8 with a stop at 650 area. Okay. So, and this was at 9:51 a.m. So let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's draw out our fibs. So right here. So I got long on this candle right here. And I got long right in that area. Okay. Well, so it was actually more along this area. That's where I got long. I took some profits at 8:47, and but then the stock got halted down. Stock got halted down 7:32. So by then, of course, 650 was my stop on this because you can see the 38.2 fib was at 6.66. It also lined up with this where about where the stock opened this morning. But like I said, we got halted down. It lost all its momentum, and I ended up having to stop out. I was holding on because I was hoping that it'd still have, coming out of the halt that it might push up. It did not do that. So anyway, KRKR, I got out 6.68. My stop was 6.50. Got halted at 6.48. Right here, this was the second halt, and I mean, so coming out of this halt, when I saw that, selling pressure, I just exited the position. Then it got halted at 6.48, and when it opened up, of course, it opened up around $6. Actually opened up at 5.90, yeah, but then it pushed up to 6.30, so that that should have been your cue to get out either way. But what I want to get to this on this is, when you exit, when you enter a position like this, entry was at $8, stop was 650. So you got to adjust your position size accordingly. You cannot enter every trade with the same size. If you do so, you're going to take a big loss on a trade like this, because you're risking $1.50 here. So you cannot go in with the same size as if you were risking 20 cents or 30 cents or even 50 cents. You got to adjust your position size. And if your account is small and you cannot afford to buy, into it, then just let it go. There will be other stocks. It's not, like we have to trade every single stock that comes up. But the key is you have to adjust your position size. If you don't adjust your position size, then you will get crushed. And you will get crushed because, like I said, you're risking $1 $0.50. And you know, that's why we always take profits. Always take profits on a push. You know, my loss was actually smaller than you know, than what it should have been, because I took some profits up here on that push. But again, even if I hadn't took any profits, my loss is still going to be normal size. My losses, you know, you got to keep your losses the same size on every trade. I've said it before. If you throw your losses on a graph, it should be pretty much a straight line. It shouldn't deviate very much. And if it does, more times than none, it should deviate in your favor. Your wins, however, they should be all over the place. So yeah, let's just say you have a very small account. Let's just say, and I always use a $1,000 account as an example. And if you had that, you know, say you had that divided into 10, you know, divide that by 10, you have 10 possible trades at $100 a piece. So now let's just say out of that $100 a trade, you want to risk 5% of that. So you would be risking $5. So, you know, in this example, you could not really enter this trade, because if you take $5 and divide that by 150, which is, you know, the amount that you're risking on that trade, then, well, you could have bought 3 shares. 3 shares, yeah. So on a very small account, you know, you could have bought 3 shares, and you could have sold one up here, one up a little higher, and so on. And of course, if your account is a little bit, you know, bigger, if you normally trade with $200, then you can buy 6 shares. If you normally trade with $1,000, you could have bought 300 shares. You know, it's I'm sorry, not 300, 30 shares. Yeah, I mean, the key to all this is you got to keep adjusting your position sizes. And now these messages keep coming in. But you know, you have to adjust your position size accordingly. You cannot just enter every trade with the same size. I hope this helps some of you guys. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, we can go over it. We can go, schedule a one-on-one and go over these things. This is crucial. This is crucial to survive in this. Again, I hate to see that if anybody gets crushed on a trade like this. And if the trade is too volatile, just stay out. It's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with staying out of a volatile trade. Now let's go over another trade that we made today, which was AAME. AAME. This was a killer trade, and just excuse some of them lines on there. Wow. And this is what I mean when I say, that one good trade overshadows any losses. So AAME this morning, again, it was gapping up, no news. Let me go. Yeah, AAME got long 443 stop loss $4 area. This was at 9:47 a.m. So right there. So let's zoom right. Price action was right in there. And let me show you what I saw right here on this. If I can delete that. There we go. So you see this price action right here. We got the trade line rushing up, towards VWAP. A little consolidation here at the open. You got, the stock was this. You can see it better right here. The stock was putting in a tail. See that tail right at this $4 resistance area, which should now be support since we got above it. So AAME was on the watch list and it had $4 as a resistance area. Remember, resistance can always turn, not always, resistance can tend to turn into support. Once we got above it, with an increase, in volume here, and then it pulled back, and tested it, and it just, shot back up. That was my cue. That was, I was like, man, this thing is got a shot at, So I just market ordered into this thing. I market ordered, got filled at 443, stop loss $4. Why $4? Because that was a prior resistance level. And the trade line was at the time, the trade line was rushing up there. So I was expecting it, if the price goes up, I was expecting the trade line to get, to around $4 anyway. So we also can draw out our fibs on this. At the time, right here was the initial morning high, but then, by then, my fibs around this level right here. And $4 lines up with that 23.6 fib. Okay. So that's why I decided to enter there. So now let's extend the chart a little bit. And let's see. AAME took some profits at 490. This was at 9:47 a.m. So I believe it was it was on this same candle. 490. Let's see. Took some profits there. And my entry was right there. So took some profits right here. See, got halted. AAME, I will take more profits coming out of the halt. AAME opened and took more profits at $6.37, 9:54 a.m. So let's see, 637. Took more profits right there. And so we put in a new high right there. So we extend our fibs right there. So AAME, I said possible long here at $5.70 with a stop around $4.90 at 9:58 a.m. So I believe it was right here. Yeah, right here. I was saying it was a possible long here because, again, this stock still has not had a trade line VWAP cross. It's still, once we get that, I expect, a further extension. And also, we had a prior high here, a prior high on this halt. Once we get the first halt there, that halt is going to act as the initial morning high. So I expect for this to act as support if the stock is strong. So, I tried to alert the members in case somebody had missed it and they wanted to get long, to get long this stock. So then I said, AAME, if you got long there, take some profits. In my opinion, this was 9:59. This was right on this candle right here, because by then it pushed to 722. AAME took more profits at 750. Let's see. So took more profits in that area. AAME took more profits, $8.50, holding last piece, 10:03 a.m. I believe it was on this candle. Yep. Let me zoom out a little bit. So let's try that again. I don't know why I can't do that. It tries to get to that little pivot. Let's do this. Nope. Let's do that then. So I took some more profits right in that area. So now we put in another high right here. So now what we want to do is we want to extend our fibs. And for some reason let me try that again. Let me put my fibs back on there. So now we extend our fibs to that new high. Okay. So now I say AAME, if we test in dollars, I will most likely be all out. AAME, new high day 890. and I didn't get my order in there. AAME still has not gotten trade line VWAP cross, so who bounce off the 650 area, I will add to my position. This was at 10:08 a.m. This was right here, right in this area. And of course, I missed that. AAME, I missed my ad there. I was looking at another ticker. I can't remember the name of that ticker right now. It was moving, and I was charting it out, and I missed my entry on there to add. AAME will split my last piece in two, and AAME split my last piece in two and took more profits at $10.22 at 9:14 a.m. I believe it was this candle. Yes, I mean 10:14 a.m. I'm sorry, I forget. That's my time. That's Central Time, not Eastern Time. So let's see. So I took more profits right in that level, and I'm holding a very small fraction of my position. So then we go further. It got halted 11:20. AAME, and I had a typo there, now has trade line VWAP cross on the highest volume of the day, looking for a pullback into $9.50 area to add to position with stop below 850. Know that this is higher risk and know that this is higher risk and the stock is very volatile. Please adjust position accordingly. You have to forgive my typos there. I was typing as fast as I could because I was trying to get that information as fast as possible to the members so that if they wanted to get long on this stock, they could. Please adjust the position accordingly. And the reason I say that again is because, similar to KRKR, you do not want to get crushed on a trade like that. So anyway, and this was at 10:18 a.m. So this was right almost at the end of this candle because we were halted. So it was right in this area. And so again, I was looking to add to my position, pull back to $9.50 or $9 area. So let's extend our fibs again to this level because the stock halted there. So now it got open. And so AAME, I had a limit order and I only got partially filled at $10. And I said I got partially filled, stop at 850. This was at 10:22 a.m. This was, I believe, right here. Right. It was on this candle because look at that look at that tail that candle put in right at that trade line, the green line right there. Look at that, how it put in a tail right there. I mean, buyers rushed and stepped in right there, and the stock found support at this trade line. We got a trade line VWAP cross on the highest volume of the day prior to that. Remember I said that. And I added to my position. I didn't add as much as I would have liked, but, you don't always get what you want. So I took more profits at 1281. So let's, put in my new position. So I got filled there, and then I took more profits right there and made a new high of the day. We extend our fibs, and new high day 1324. AAME, I was just explaining, you can see the trade line kicked in a support on the stock where it put in that tail. Took more profits at $14.20 at 10:30 a.m. I believe it was on this candle. Yep, it was on that candle. So took more profits right there. Let's see, let's extend our chart. And let's draw out our fibs to the high there. So AAME, I am back down to my last piece from the ad. My stop is now at $10.50. Why $10.50? Well, because this, not there, because I'm getting distracted. I believe, let me go back and look. And I don't know why I have that on there like that. Okay. Yeah. So I was following this trade line, the 3-minute trade line, and the stock went in and put a high of $14.23. Um, that was a big move. But anyway, at the time, the trade line was around 1070, 10, right here it says 1080, but it was around 1070 or so. So I wanted my stop to be slightly below that. Also, you know, you can look and see this, this prior halt here around 11, $11, 1075 area roughly. So that was my stop. I didn't want to give back too much profits. I've done that before on some trades, so I said, I will just exit. If it sets up, I will re-enter. So I exited my position right when it broke the trade line right there. AAME all out 1052 at 10:39 a.m. I exited my position right there. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. So then, later on, I saw it consolidating right here. And I told my members, if it gets back above VWAP, it has potential to go. Look for trade line VWAP separation. Stop slightly below 850. So far, if they did enter here, they should have took some profits here if they didn't get greedy. If anybody entered, it's still consolidating, hold unless it breaks down VWAP to the downside, then I would exit that position. I'm not in it no more. I hope some of the members caught it. So now let's go and look at BSQR. Let's see. So BSQR. Another beautiful trade. BSQR, slower mover, long $4.20, stop loss $3.80. This was at 10:28 a.m. Was it 10:28 a.m.? Yes, 10:28 a.m. So, 10:28 a.m. Yeah, it was right on this consolidation. Right there. So I got long. Excuse that noise. If you hear some noise in the background, that is actually my heater coming on, and it makes, I think, I don't know if you can hear it. I hope not. Anyway, $1.89. I'm close to the furnace. That's why. Let's draw out our fibs. This was a prior high, so let's put a resistance line right there. That was actually the initial morning high right there on that stock. And you've heard me say before, a triangle put in. Let me choose that other line. Yes, right there. So now let's take all that out. So I got long right there, right in that area, and hold on, let me mute that. Oh God. Okay, hopefully that helps. Anyway, got long, and first take profit $4.80. You see this triangle it put in above the initial morning high? That is a bullish setup. The only thing I didn't like about this setup was this volume bar right here. It was really high, but then the volume started going down. So I took a shot at it, and we was getting the trade line VWAP cross. I did say to the members, I said, BSQR having a trade line VWAP cross above a prior high lines up with the 38.2 fib. You can see the 38.2 fib lining up with this level. BSQR does have one negative thing, and that is the first volume bar on the pullback was heavy. But the stock done what it was supposed to do, and took first profit at $4.80 at 9:37 a.m. And why 480? Because the high of the day was 485. So I wanted to take profits in front of it. So stock extended, and I took my first profit right in that area. You know, we get a further extension, so we draw out our fib. Stock got halted right there at $6.52. BSQR, hope someone caught this. I said this was slow move, so if you do not like fast moving stocks, this was it. BSQR took more profits, $5.40 at 10:38 a.m. I believe it was on this candle. Yeah. Took more profits right in that area. BSQR next take profits in front of $6. BSQR took more profits, $5.90 at 10:40 a.m. So I took more profits right there, right before the halt there. BSQR next take profit in front of 7 for now. New high of the day, halted 652, open. BSQR took more profits, $7.42 at 10:48 a.m. That was on this candle. And what did I say that was? $7.42. Took more profits in that level. Let's move the chart over. Bring our fibs. And yeah, so now, we're way up there on the stock. I am down to the last piece. We'll be all out in front of $9 if we get there, or if I get stopped out. My stop is now at 550. And I moved my stop again. I did not want to give profits back. Stock made a new high there. Let's see. We'll come back this way. Stock made a new high, but then it pulled back. I wasn't liking this. Again, heavy volume right there. You see that heavy volume? I did not like that too much. So I just closed my position. I said, if it sets up, it's okay. I mean, I wasn't going to be here the rest of the day. So anyway, so I took my profits. But then, when I saw it consolidating and holding that level, I did say BSQR all out $5.60 at 10:53 a.m. I believe it's on this candle. 11:53 a.m. I forget the time. 11:53? 10:53. 10:53. Yeah. So actually, it was this candle. Yeah, this candle. So the volume I saw was on this candle. Let me zoom back out and so you can see what I mean there. See that big volume? See that big volume? It was higher than the rest of the volume bars there. So that kind of worried me. And I said, I'm just going to exit my position. So I exited the rest of my position right there. I said, I'm out. But then, the stock made another push. It held the trade line. And actually, let me bring that back down because this was right here at the time. Held the trade line and that 38.2 fib with VWAP slightly underneath. And not just VWAP, but another prior high right here is underneath. So when I saw that, I decided to alert the members again, even though I'm not here in trading. I said, BSQR, if it can hold above VWAP, also good to get long. Try to get long closer to $6 with the stop around $5.30. So now let's bring this resistance level to here. And I believe the 15-minute, we were trading right in this level. Yeah, so the 15-minute trade line was around $5. And not just that, it was making a trade line, trying to make a trade line VWAP across. It's just now starting to go into effect. So if any of the members caught this, they should have took. they should have took some profits up here at this prior high. And if we get this trade line VWAP crossing the 15-minute chart, this thing could extend. So they will make some really good profits if they caught that. And I hope they did. I hope some of them did and make some killer profits on this trade. Oh, but so yeah, it was consolidating right here. VWAP right here is at 555. So I wanted to put the stop slightly underneath around 530, but also 38.2 fib is at 530. So that's the whole idea behind that stop level. So yeah, that's it. That covers the rest of these trades. And hopefully this helps some of you guys again, to see what I am seeing on these trades. Again, as I've mentioned before, I am not, Traders Academy and I are not financial advisors, and anything we say is just for information and educational purposes only. It is always recommended for you to do your own due diligence when entering a trade. Yeah, if you like this video, please like our video on the YouTube channel, and again, and subscribe for more new videos. And if you have any comments, any questions, just post them in the comments section. And that is it for today. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, we made some killer profits today on a very short period of time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Friday. Have a great weekend, everyone.